My mom warned me on the drive up. Not in a dramatic way, just like she was telling me what time dinner was. When we get to your aunt's, she said, you close the blinds before dark? I laughed. Why? She didn't look at me. She kept her eyes on the road and said, because people up here don't need anybody knowing they're home. I said, okay, like that made sense. And I forgot about it until we pulled into the driveway. Because the first thing my aunt did wasn't hug us. It wasn't offer sweet tea. She pointed at the windows and said, shoes off, bags down, blinds. And then she shut them herself. One by one, snap, snap, every window in that house went. Dark like she was sealing up a jar. The place was deep in a hollow. Trees close enough that the branches could top the roof. No neighbors you could see. Just woods and a creek down behind the house you could hear but not really see. My cousin watched us drag our bags in and goes real casual. Y'all came on a bad week. My husband laughed. Bad week for what? My cousin shrugged. Bad week for looking? I looked at my aunt like, what is he talking about? She didn't scold him. She didn't correct him. She just said, Robbie, hush, and the way she said it made his whole face change. Like he'd stepped too close to a ledge. That night was normal for a while. We ate, we talked. We caught up. The adults stayed up too late playing cards. And right as the sun dropped behind the ridge, my aunt checked every blind again. Pressed the slats flat with her palm. Then she said the rule like it was the most obvious thing in the world. If you hear something on the porch tonight, no you didn't. I laughed because I'm me and I said, you mean like a bear? My aunt looked straight at me and said, bears don't knock polite. After that, nobody laughed. Later, when the house got quiet, I woke up needing water. I stepped into the hallway and it felt colder than it should have. Not freezing, just like the air had thinned. In the living room, the blinds were down, but one slat was angled wrong. Not open, just off. Like someone had touched it. I walked over and lifted my hand to fix it. Before my fingers even hit the plastic, something tapped the window from outside. Just once. Soft. Patient. Then, right behind that glass, a voice whispered my name like it was trying not to wake anybody. Carla. I froze so hard I saw my knees locked. I didn't answer. I didn't even breathe. And behind me from the hallway, my aunt's voice came out of the dark. Don't. I turned and she was standing there in her robe. Like she'd been awake the whole time. She didn't look at me. She looked at the blinds. And she said, very calmly, like she was telling me not to touch a hot pan, back away from the window. I whispered, did you hear it? My aunt nodded once. Then she leaned close to my ear and said something I'll never forget. It only knocks where it knows there are eyes. And then she added, quieter. Go to bed. Don't make it curious. I went back to the guest room and pulled the covers up like that would help. And in the dark, I heard the porch boards creak. Slow. Measured. Like someone walking with bare feet. Like it was waiting for me to look back.